Hello, everybody, and I'm very glad today, to introduce myself. I'm Rajesh Mohar from Mauritius. Well, it's a joy for me to share my experience with you, as I have studied in India for 7 years in Gujarat. So I love Indian people. I know they are very kind, they are very nice to me. So this is a message that I'm going to give you all the youth from India. So after my study, I went to Mauritius. There I had a bad time because my father passed away, and it was not easy for me to get a job in Mauritius at that time in 1984. Then I shifted to Italy. I came here. I met the Acutis family. Then I was appointed as Carlo's babysitter. It was Carlo that selected me. Before me, there were so many of the professionals that have done some courses in babysitter. Carlo did not accept them. When I present myself at Carlo's place, he came running to me. Then he held my hand. He brought me to his parent. Then we were about to start the interview, but all of the talk was with Carlo. Then, he bring me at this place here, just to play with him. He went to his room. He brought all of his toys, He was talking about Batman, Spider-Man, about so many other things. That means, he became very, very close to me. Then he asked his mom, is it possible for Rajesh to come to start working from tomorrow? Then his mom asked, but why Carlo? He said that because Rajesh is very kind to me. He's a nice person. So they accepted. Then I started working with Carlo. I used to bring him to school every morning. Then I went after his classes, to bring him back home. But before that, Carlo used to go to the church, and for the adoration before his class starts. So, slowly, I was a Hindu, coming from a Brahmin family. So I was not that much aware about the Mass and the tabernacle, the rosary, all of that. That was taught by Carlo with me. My father was a priest, a pandit. So I came from a very religious family. The atmosphere was very religious. My father taught me how to pray. And we were performing prayer twice a day at my place. So I have been brought up by my dad about his scriptures, about his talking, all of that he taught me. Then later on, I was doing very well at school. He said that, to complete your further studies, I'm sending you to India, to Gujarat. So I went there. I've been to so many places, to so many temples. I visited so many places, but still yet I was roaming like an empty box, that something was missing from deep down from my heart, for my soul. I was in search, It is in the very nature of people, to keep on searching for the truth. It may be concerned about music, education, religions, something else, So I kept on searching, all the time during my stay in India, my studies. Nothing has changed. I've seen those priests, whenever I used to go to the temple to pray, I could notice that so many people coming inside, with so many things, sweets. You can find flowers, you can find milk. They bring it to offer it to the divine, Whenever you go out after performing your prayer, you can see there are so many people that haven't eaten for days. Poor people, they have no money. So people just ignore them, I just felt very bad at that time, how come they are offering so many things inside, you know, the temple? I'm not criticizing. This was my observation, and it has a link with the learning of Carlo. So all over there, you know, I was suffering. I was not happy. Something missing deep down from my soul. When I came to Italy, I met Carlo. Carlo, from his little age of 4, he was not. He's coming from a very rich family in Europe. He doesn't miss anything. By saying, you know, like he was not even in need of God, you know, because he was having all of the comfort. This is an example that I'm showing it to you. Like Carlo, though he was rich, coming from a rich family, he used to save his money, you know, for the poor people from the beginning, from his little age. And whenever, you know, like his dresses was not fitting him anymore, he used to just offer it to poor people. And you know, by just watching, you know, Carlo action, you know, like offering for the poor, coming from a rich family, and you know, like then I may compare it, you know, like in India, what I've witnessed is, you know, it has changed me a lot, you know, like observing Carlo's action, that it really, you know, like it strike me that much. Like I can see such a small child is concerned for the poor. He collects his money. He keeps on going on giving it to the poor all around. You know, though he's coming from a rich family, and he was showing me the importance of the Eucharistic miracles. You know, like how Jesus is present in the Eucharist, like by blood, spirit, and flesh. You know. He said that, I always remember, he said, you know, like we are more fortunate at this time, you know, 2,000 years back, when the disciple of Jesus and people were about to meet Jesus, they have to walk kilometers, and there was crowd. It was doing very hot. But we are more fortunate, you know, if you want to meet, to be in communion with Jesus, you go closer to any church from your place, wherever you are. You go to the tabernacle, you may find the presence of Jesus Christ. That is our, we can say that that Carlo told me that we are more fortunate that, you know, of at that time, 2,000 years back, that there were crowd, you know, to meet Jesus. And he said, you know, like the more you will be closer with Jesus, your life is going to change, because there won't be any temptation. As you know, like I've been in India for so many years, 7 years. I tried to watch movies from Bollywood movies. I was influenced by the stars, you know, like Shah Rukh Khan, I may say. You know, like all of my money I used to spend on dresses, spend my money with friends. Then Carlo said, you know, what he told me, you know, these things originate from myself, the example that we are all born original, but we die as photocopy. You know why? Because you are not happy with yourself. If you're trying to imitate someone else, some stars, some footballers, you know, like God sent you on earth with a mission. It's like your fingerprint, you know. Everybody has a special mission to accomplish on this earth. So if you're not happy with yourself, you're trying to imitate someone else, that means you're not going according to God's plan. You should go according to God's plan and be original. If you try to imitate, you're risking to be a photocopy. That was said by Carlo. And my conversion now, I'll tell you, regarding from Hindu to Catholics. You know, as I was searching and searching, I was searching for the truth. When I met Carlo introduced me to Jesus Christ, you know. How? Because whenever I used to accompany him for the adoration early in the morning before the class start, he goes to the tabernacle directly. There were less person in the morning. So I try to always observe his reaction, you know, a little meters back from him. When he became closer to the tabernacle, his reaction changes completely. His physiognomy completely changes, as if someone is waiting for Carlo and he tries to communicate. Then I said that, Carlo, how you change when you approach the tabernacle? What's there? Then he said that Jesus is present there with blood, spirit, and with his soul. So he's alive. He stays there inside, you know. That's how I communicate with him. Then from that time, no one convinced me to be converted, to get converted. I myself, you know, like got that enthusiasm for the conversion deep down from my heart. As Carlo told me, like the more you become closer with Jesus, your life will change completely. You will be away from any temptation. Then slowly he was teaching me with sweetness how Carlo got all of that knowledge as he was a little child, you know. Because whenever he participated many masses in the church, and he asked his mom to bring the DVD, books on concerning about the Bibles, and even those DVDs concerning about the Bible, Mother Mary, Jesus Christ. He got all of this knowledge from those movies, from those cartoons. Then he used to explain me in a sweet way, special manner. So he was as if my master, my spiritual teacher. I got convinced by Carlo with his sweetness, how he converted me. I became contagious with Jesus Christ through Carlo Acutis. You know, this is an example, and from that time, you know, I just give up all of the temptations, because it's not I give up. Being closer with Jesus, he does everything for you. You have to open your heart and receive Jesus in your heart, you know. Then accept him, and he accepts you, not more than you are, not less than you are, as you are. So that was a teaching of Carlo, and I got converted. Such a little child, you know, just keeping his money and care for the poor. It really changed me. Then I said that my journey now is over, and I don't miss anything. I don't feel that emptiness deep down my soul. It was completed by such a little child, and this is my message, you know, for all the youth. Like, you know, you can play football, you can do any sport, you can go anywhere, but remember to attend the Mass always, or share something about what is concerned about Bible whenever you send some message, whatever you have heard in the Mass. You know, you just spread those messages, and that will sanctify the mass media, even your laptop, your cell phone. Don't use it abusively. Do it in such a limits that even, you know, like you send the message of God's everywhere. You know, we are all born to be a saint. You have to go accordingly to the commandments and just follow the path of Carlo. There's nothing difficult. And the rest, you know, Jesus will take care of you.